It's the middle of the summer. We're here with a brand new episode of WalkerLocal, and we're here today in Kanata. This is JamFit Energy Studio. This is their second location. They have one in Manotick. They just opened up here in Kanata. This is a massive facility, just under 8,000 square feet. And I wanted to come here today. This is an amazing family-run business, and it's all about positivity and giving back to the community and adding an element of fitness and fun to people of all ages, kids, adults of all ages, seniors. There's really something for everyone, and I really like the message that they're sending to the community here at JamFit Energy Studio. So we're gonna meet with one of the owners today and learn more about the philosophy of the business and what JamFit is all about. And I don't know, maybe he's gonna run me through the ringer and have me do a couple push-ups or something. We'll see.
My name is Khalil Sharp, and this is JamFit Energy Studio. JamFit is a fitness studio. I have now, as you mentioned, two locations. One located in Manotick and one in Kanata. Kanata, we just opened July 1st. So we are now pushing a month, as I guess tomorrow's August 1st. And we opened up JamFit August of 2022. And we really wanted to provide something different to the community than just an average gym. So we wanted to be a little bit more upbeat, a little bit more vibrant, kind of bring our background of being Caribbean into kind of the fitness realm. That's kind of where the Jam and JamFit comes from. Our background is Jamaican, so we wanted to kind of mix the name in a little bit together. And then the energy studio component, the energy side of things is more us and what we bring to just the community and just the energy we bring to a day in a life. But overall, yeah, we opened up JamFit just to provide something new. So we wanted to be class-based, but we also noticed that there was a very low demand of things for kids. So we wanted to do something for kids. We kind of were back and forth with what we wanted to do, whether it was soccer or whether it was gymnastics. I'm a former soccer player. My sister is a competitive gymnast. And so I let her win the battle and told her we can do something with kids for gymnastics. And then, yeah, Manotick, there was a need. So we really wanted to dive into what Manotick needed for kids. And we kind of went the gymnastics route. And then after a bit of conversation back and forth, it was like, okay, well, do we want to just focus on the kids gymnastics component, or do we maybe want to offer something for adults? And then, you know, the idea of like yoga and kickboxing and just like some stuff for core and cardio, all that kind of came to light. And it was like, all right, well, maybe we just do a fitness studio itself, kind of mix the kids, the adults, something for both the parents and the kiddos, and kind of just started piecing that together. So family-run business. Me and my sister take care of the day-to-day operations, but I got a little brother who also helps, and then I got the big boss mom as well, who's involved too, who's always kind of making sure that things are moving smooth, and it's a family affair. So we all work very closely together, and we have a good time when we do it, and yeah, and it works out pretty nice. The excitement portion of things is where it's very interesting with fitness, because you have the kids who are just excited to just do anything, right? So you could throw them into gymnastics class and they swing on bars and rings and they have a great time. But we find that for the adult side of things, because everyone's so busy with their day in a life with work and kids and just other responsibilities, it almost seems like a chore to come in for fitness, you know, even if it's for an hour or whatever the case. So we really wanted to bring classes that were different. So sure, you can go to a yoga class anywhere, but also we provide a wide variety of the different yoga practices. Even for kickboxing, same thing. There's a lot of spaces where you just do cardio kickboxing, whereas for us, we teach the technique side of things and the actual form and structure component between it. And then even just like our other classes, like we have like a soca and sweat class. So keeping the same thing within our Caribbean roots, a little bit of dance, aerobics, fitness, where you can just kind of come and just be yourself and kind of just, you know, even if you don't have the best coordination, you find it as you go based off of, you know, just feeling the vibe and the feeling that you get from the classes, right? So, and then even the cardio and core class, it's not just, you know, coming in and you're just doing just little bits of cardio, and then we really focus on a full body routine just to kind of make it more fun and enjoyable for everyone who does come out, right? So the energy component we find is the main key for keeping people engaged and like, oh wow, this is something cool, this is something new. So we try to promote that to the Jam fam and the family we have and the team that we have, just to keep everything just authentic and just being yourself and just essentially getting people to have fun. Because I think fitness is also looked at as I mentioned, a bit of a chore, but also kind of like, it's scary. Sometimes you go into a fitness studio or a gym and it's very intimidating because you don't know how to use certain equipment. So we wanted to take that component out of things and just come into a class where you can just be yourself, have fun, and leave feeling like you want to come back. So my background's in sales, and the one thing I loved about sales was kind of the effect that you would have on people after you kind of provided the service to your utmost ability. So seeing the smiles and people kind of wanting to come back and referring you, and overall just having a good experience with what you're trying to provide, I think for me is where the money is, honestly. Especially with working with kids, it's very difficult for those challenging days where, you know, you're a little unmotivated or a little tired, and you see a kid running in here having the most amazing time, and they're jumping around and they're smiling and showing their parents what they learned. It's very hard to be in a negative mood when you see that every single day. So for me, having the kids super motivated, having staff super motivated, and even that too, we promote a lot of positivity within the studio space. And then of course, for me, I do the personal training stuff as well. So when I have a client that comes and says, oh my gosh, like I just did 5 push-ups in a row, like, oh, like, this is amazing. For me, it's like, it's the most rewarding thing for me. So at the end of the day, I think that for me is the drive. Yeah, of course, there's, you know, the family who I have around that kind of keep me motivated, and you got this, and you know what you got going on is great. But honestly, having the clients come in and have a stellar time is a big win for me.
All right, so we're gonna finish this workout. Thank you so much for having us and telling us more about JamFit Studio.
I'd love to provide you and your viewers a discount for kind of joining my studio, and as a thank you for you joining me as well. Yeah, if you just use the code WALKER20, you can get 20% off any of our adult or kids programs here at JamFit.
Awesome. Okay, so WalkerLocal20, use the code and reach out directly to Khalil or anyone here at JamFit, and you'll get a nice little discount and get started in the right direction with your fitness journey.
Absolutely.
And thanks for watching this episode of Walker Local, and we'll catch you on the next one.